No longer sleeping in a couple of blocks. Gotta really leave it to, oh man. Instead of sleeping in a couple of blocks. Sleeping to the women in my dreams. Yeah, sleeping with the best friend. Sleeping with the girl of my dreams. Sleeping with my best friend. Yeah, ready to party tomorrow. Oh. Thank you for picking me up on the side of the road. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate everything you do. Thank you so much. Number one in my heart, you know. And for that, I will never give up on us. Cause you're worth it. Much bigger than all of them. You make me laugh. You a comedy person. I gotcha. Yeah, raising your spirits when you need raise. Let's go on a vacay. She asked me, and I say, sure. Where you wanna go, sweetie? And she says, around the world, around this world. All she wanna do is go out with me. Oh man, makes me feel so good inside, happy. Life has changed, did a complete 180. And for that, I'll never leave you, never let you go. Cause you're the girl. When I make love songs, it's about you. Made a lot of songs, but love. Damn, you opened up the door and let Jesus in. Cause that was closed off so many people. Oh, thank you, girl. I appreciate your time, helping me, advise. I'll be waiting for you in heaven. Cause I married me, a thing. Married me on this thing. Take a leave a check, please this shit. Give it 110%. Rules of the house, no stress. And man, we got our own bed. Cause we king and queen. We do our thing. I miss her right now cause I'm at work. Last I seen her was at 3 p.m. Hey yo, this coronavirus. What's love going around? Wish I could help you, but I can't. Cause most of the money goes to charity. Just so you know, every city you buy goes to animal charities, poor people charities, managed by my wife. Damn man, 2x4s strapped to the ceiling and floor. I mean, I'm happy with what I got. Who needs $1.5 million bucks? I mean, I'm happy with what I got. Who needs $1.5 million bucks? When homie can't do anything, homie bed pound, cause he made deals with the other side, and then he does or dies. So it's refreshing to have a woman in my life, main, cause it ain't all about the other side. Taught me well, pulling me from my Bible. Get
Track face mask protection.
Listen to himself again.
Instrumental.
Yo, I laugh cause they funny, just like you.
Track
laugh
falling
itself
victim
to sleep
to the
until a
virus.
beauty, beautiful,
Instrumental.
infectious personnel. Damn, she's so personnel. Come back to my crib and get personnel. Mind if I get in your personnel? I'll expand the bubble. 2 of us in there should get big with a hot breath. Steven up the place till we hide hot sex. Real good this last time, man. Shook. Homie up bounce himself to his bedroom. And I miss you. I miss your touch and sexy attitude. I miss everything about how you smell. Those smile, eyes, glasses, teeth, braces, must be high. I'm glad you're my best friend. I'm glad you're my best friend. Cause without you I'd be alone in this coronavirus. Man, you keep me up in the news. Get me all pressed. Questions full of what ifs. But I got you, baby. Carry you through these storms. Got what he meant does. Shows and grows. An example. Homie becomes an idol. Homie becomes a picture poster. Homie becomes so much gold than homie wanted homie to be. And now homie can see his money, cash, gold, chrome, diamonds, property, mansions, cars, upgrades, big brass, LED lights. They change colors. Look, I'm full of this. Full of myself. It's okay. You jealous because you're not allowed. Damn, yo. Sorry to break. Oh yeah. Homie smoking in this shit. Got a fat blunt. 2 grams at least, pop a back and forth. Daddy, smoke a pop, puff, pass. Smoke a daddy, puff, pass. Yeah, smoke a daddy. Oh yeah. Smoking in the boys' room. You ain't toddling, so let's finish it. It's 5th class. I got a headache getting paid. Besides, you gotta get ready for my tape. Puff pass, MF first, puff pass, MFers. Cause we ride with a joint in our head. We ride in the center console. We ride with a bong in the center console. We ride and these bitches high in the interstate, going on a tour ride. Up to the mountain till we can get it decried. Oh yeah. Homie roll the best blocks. Homie don't use blocks. Homie, these are nice girls. We got catchy catch. I'm Mr. Richie Rich and his Corvette SUVs. Mr. Dean, irresistible to all the team. You was that serious. Yeah, we ride. Yeah, homie rides. Yeah, with the 2 bitches in the crowd. Homie rides in the darkness. He's a show him new beat till they get in front of the lot. Nice position. She was doing so well, but at the end we had to go. So roast some marshmallows as I got dark. Slept in the tent 2 in 1 sack. Oh yeah, cause tomorrow I go back to work and I'd rather spend it here with my friends and coworkers. Cause damn, we sleep with all of them. Take them up to the fish ground and see if they want to play. Want to see the ride I brought you about the hook. Yeah, check this out. Homie got a bag of cash and homie give it to his girl. Cause homie knows she's a pay rent. So if you never eat anything, man, I got the boss's back. I mean, I got your back. Yeah. Her just knowing that information made her horny and she destroyed me, son. Damn, she was rocking until I come to the front door. Someone's knocking. Got a package, yeah. Gotta wipe out Clorox wipes so I don't get AIDS. A new normal, you know it pays. Stop lying to yourself. Yeah, you gotta stop lying to yourself. Eventually, one of these days, you gotta stop listening to the will out of shoulder. Y'all does it to pay. Got a lot of money in gold rain, gold rims, gold tips, gold rims, diamond earrings. Homie plays, small pole, floor, grand piano in every room. Time extravagant at the first glance. I'm not tricky, double takes. Big damn, it's not big. Singing with a lower octave, hitting got big heads. I mean, on the fools, no, let's go back and play basketball on PS5. Yeah, the movie, cause I got sterilized joint. Yeah, hit it, hit it. Yeah, 2 high scores. Beat the game, cause it's a week, eh? I paid the boss, big gift cut off. Spend with the legend like myself. Damn, bro, where'd you get that stash in health? Cause it's crooked like myself. A man, let's straighten yourself out. Yeah, I'm money trees, money bags, money sacks. You got nice fun packs. I'm money this, money all. Need multiple bank accounts. A few houses, 2 boats, 5 yachts. But I owe my 5 cents what I get. Damn, I ain't complaining. Me a boss, straight up hots. Few here for the show, take a ticket here back of the line, sir. VIP pass. Oh, my mistake. Welcome backstage. You can hang out with me. Oh, yeah. Making money is just my thing. Hang back below and hit the stats. Making money is what I do now. Used to be broke and have a thing. Not a honey by my side. Homie no longer trip stage from left to right. And damn, she was looking. I'm looking tight. Yeah, beautiful eyes. To get on my hands, need to try. He's over one. I need in my life, so excuse me for being pushy. Find you mighty attractive. Excuse me, but I heard an empty seat in this side. I've been looking at you from a distance in the trees. And what I can tell from observations is you need a man. I mean, I wouldn't put me in creeper status. I just been looking out for gems. I see what I see, and you need to see is weak. Cause baby, you'll sing the socks out. I'll sit you with my arms. You'll have to rest. Become my home. Damn, we be practicing. magazine for seconds, more like an hour and a half though. But I stay slow. This editing game is still a future. Know how you lay your eggs and lay a breaker. Open so the kids get out and become animals. A big as about the one of us now. You can't stare love into the heart without having that remark. Come on, I tier too, but let's be tier partners. Cry in each other's arms. I'ma have sex with you. Nah, I broke character. New song. They don't all sound the same. Only a human would think like that. Holy crap, you know. Jesus.
Track Black
You need to think like me.
Instrumental.
Monkey Steve. I got shoes
Track
that pop up,
Human
drive me to my place.
Catastrophe.
Obstacle.
Instrumental.
I see clearly, peacefully, we ride. No need to talk in, no gas or pay. Coasted to the next block. Minding my own business. I just live on the block. Cause I made my millions on the internet. I get paid direct deposit, so no one needs to know. Cause I got 90% royalties. That's why I act how crazy. Cause all that money changed me. Sitting with millions and more. Now we freely. It's one of the two. I just gotta make more originals. And no repeats. Cause we eat you up for dinner. I'ma eat you up. I'ma eat you up. I'm a damn girl. Not smooth in high heels. I'll hug you. I froze time for a second. I felt your heart beating nervously. I opened up the door. You spread your legs. You had no panties on. But I ain't gonna ruin this moment, so I close it like a gentleman. And that messed me up the whole night. I couldn't think straight. Why? What was you thinking? Put me in your open box. Kaboom. Homie, your style went down the drain. But confidence. Which you open her mind. Skip the first step, going straight there. Took you surprise when her cat came out and about beat your ass. You better treat her right, son. We taught you better. Yeah, he taught me better. In old leathers. Highway, oh, you know that. Yeah, a temper. She says I got a temper. And I'm like, oh no, I just be in my thoughts. I come off from work and I'm an actor. You know, I just can't flip a mind enough. I invested in the thoughts. And now I'm here committed for 20 seconds. In the last 18, ruined her forever. Yeah, pow. Yeah, you're number one. He's number one. Yeah, no one will let you down. The sun comes out bright in your day. Right by, and my Rolls Royce to say hi. I'm like, yeah, I still stay high. Look at the sky. I was smelling good. Nice, fresh, expensive cologne. She smelled it. She cracked the door. She got horny and she pulled me in. Got on all fours. She says I was cleaning the floor. I was feeling awkward and whose place are we at? Cause man, I walk out the door. Cause man, I got dementia like that girl. Cause yeah, who are you again? Hey, I must go home. What is that? Beep, use phone. I call it Tesla. Get my coordinates. Bring back home to mansions. Everyone saw this. I'll just go home and masturbate. Come here. How could I look? yeah, doing that. Trying to make me feel better. Damn, it made me hurt worse. Every day is more painful than the next. Oh God, why do you keep me here? It's a long ride in the hearse. Man, I felt level 10 pain. Wouldn't say it was the worst. Damn, it was backbreaking. What am I being here working? If this coronavirus has people choking. At first, everyone thought it was a joking. Now we play this blame game politics. Who did what? Responding in the tweets. Something to do. Damn, I need something to do. Cause I'm in the bed rapping away. Oh, I need something else besides your code. They're rating them good. All these channels. Homie put a homie on diet. Homie get fat. Pretty soon, homie need big work chair. And there's not enough room in here. Cause what? Homie got a busted back. I can't do shit anymore. So I throw it outside and I hurt. Did I mention 10 hours a day? Ever since I woke, basically. With a smile on my face. He's damn right. We wait properly at the red light. We give all we got to the Lord. And I bring in more affiliates. Doesn't matter what I say or do. Oh, why do you keep me here? Cause this is the longest drive I've had in this hearse. Oh God, why do you keep me here? Cause this is the longest ride I took in this hearse. Damn, only thing I need to do is to watch free pawns. I love it, cause there's a spot for everyone. And I'm glad I was chosen to do but it and it become corporation. Homie glad he built up my nothing. Fighting, refighting physics. These y'all math addicts. Can't get enough of those numbers you snort one more line up your nose and color alters your mind. Miss scientist. Talking about black holes. Can't get none at home. Homie works 90 hours a week. But now he needs a knee replacement. Homie doesn't know it, don't ask me. Oh, edit the line, it is edit the line. Homie doesn't know it, but it's the edit the line. Come on, fight, you can do it. I'll still see if you're doing it when I get off work tonight. See you later, bro. And homie does it. Homie's the strongest one on the block. I know it. Homie's more athletic. And what do you know? Homie did it. Had the same job he had before. But it only took him 10 years. Yeah, clap, killed your son. Why'd you clean? Format the PC. Reconfigure the RAID 50. Reinstall the drivers. It'll never be the same. Remember how it used to act up your desktop Windows machine? I mean, all too many programs and overloaded things. So homie did it to his mind. Now no. I don't have surprise. Yeah, but wake up. Little did he know the pain was ever gonna stop. Little did he know that recovery will always happen. What did you know, bro? Little did you know. I fight man, do it, bro. Come on, out secure the odd shit. The child grab a knife and start stabbing shit like my balls. But I think they're fine, so I wouldn't stab anything. So I act out, won't see it, and I'll just forget about the pain I had yesterday. And 10 hours sacrifice just to get back and function. Land aside, get your feet curled out of high. Does that help? With with the back? Does that help? Bobby, hello, is anyone there? How come you're not my friend anymore, bro? I don't even come to my son's birthday party anymore. What happened to you? We ain't the same person. I say no. I can stand there and look stupid. He's like, man, I haven't been the same since the trade knocked me out alive. My lower back spine, 2 surgeries, 3 jobs, another one after that. Same 3. A lot of other stuff. Because homie will never feel the same. Yeah, little did you know, bro. And that's the moral of the story. You don't know until you know. You don't know until you know. How? Yeah. Thank you all for coming to the show tonight. CWSBOD.com. Make sure you subscribe. And I think on CWSBOD GTA, another YouTube channel we have covering Love Justin Perry. And this one is CWSBOD. Artist, certified artist status. This one is more studio stuff. The other one is more radio type unless I'm live and I don't know still. You can also find the stream Twitter.com/CWSBOD. Streaming a lot of places. I don't have a list anywhere. But anyway, I want to start playing my instrumental folder over there because I think I need to do more of that and less about me. You know how hard that is, man? So I need to transition myself to producer mode. We're getting close to our 200 freestyle tracks we need. And hopefully I can stream some other stuff besides GTA. I found some old footage stuck on NOS, a big NOS. I got here, but I found it. I never logged into it, you know. But anyway, so those files got problems. I'm fixing them up, working on it. There's program running right now. Going through them all. And I might mix that in with GTA just so I stay relevant to the gaming channels. And I do have some older stuff like 720p, Battlefield, and I will play more. You know, just I haven't been up to it. I've been in pain. So that's what I'm working on now, to bring you some more eyeball candy. And lately I haven't been recording any of these, so you won't see those. I'll probably download the video from YouTube and up in minutes, man. Why not? We can do it. We can do it. We can do anything I want. And that will give you plenty of material to watch when I'm gone. And have on, Javon, focus on the wax, people, ATX, on the Saturday times, the kaboom, video games. I'll add that into my play. Yeah, man, because homie's got so many things on his list. Yeah, yes, he does. We have about an hour and 20 minutes left. We're gonna continue doing what we have been doing. Today's another acapella. I got 2 days of acapellas. I have a mix today and one other day. But if you want to hear the mixing style, I'm getting better at it. I know some days I feel worse. But if you listen to the recent videos underneath this one, I guess you'll find some freestyles and little fast videos. We got 6 hours in that list. So we're gonna give that a go. I'm gonna listen to it for a few days, chill and chat, mix up what we have here.
Track
I'm not just
immune
without
to
me,
the
you know, doctors come on
virus.
here and do it from my bed. So
Instrumental.
my desktop, 2 desktops. So I mean, we need the monitor when you got 4G, 5G. Alright, so I'm chill. Got 10 more minutes. Thought I smoke Gucci, but he has a great sheet. I be like, yo, Holmes, mind if I chill alone? Cause I got anxiety, yeah, like panic attack coming on, a real spin on, and then I put in the CD, Earth crushed it, no longer owed it. Yeah, get the hell out, Casper. But fighting in his dreams. But anyway, he lay, homie laid his head back, closed his eyes, and homie was in front of a huge ass crowd, stadium where it'd be like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage. You know that track. It might be on. I think I don't have it anymore, yo. Anyway, and then so homie put his head back and he had a panic attack. He was pushed in his seat like the devil. You know, man, he said, listen to me, kid. I couldn't move, and then I couldn't breathe. I felt my heart stop, and then a lack 2 seconds, I was in another land, but a black square box as relevant. Walk over a small green hill into a land of 3 light posts on both sides. You walk up to a stadium, Super Bowl size, steps on the outside, and then the gates was like the arena. I look back, and then I feel like some air. I don't know, like I just saw everything in Mario Land. Yeah, Mario Land. And then that little hole is where he came from. And then I was compelled to say he ain't done rapping yet. And then I took a second breath. I was back in my car. 2 years. I think still to this day screwed me up. Yeah, because it's conflict. Homie's like, nah, you ain't there. See, knock knock, what you mean? But then we got this dream overlaid layer of my reality. And damn, homie can't escape it. Homie got brain damage. Homie always told the same story, the same. Can't tell one thing ever the same. Damn, look at his brain. It must be true. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the greatest radio show alive. I'm your host, Justin Perry. Yeah, so we're going to TMZ, and you're gonna hear about my comments on gospel music. All right, yo, he should rot in jail with COVID-19 victims. He out. NYW Melly doesn't deserve to be released from jail, even though he has COVID-19. At least that's the way his alleged victims' families see it. As we reported, the rapper is beginning to be released from the Florida jail, where he's awaiting trial for his double murder case because he says he's been infected with the coronavirus and can't get proper care behind bars. But according to new docs obtained by TMZ, the family of one alleged victim, Christopher Thomas, said Melly should not be let out because they fear he'll be a threat to them and other witnesses. The Thomas family, represented by lawyer Dawn Phillips, says it's been painful to sit back and watch as streaming companies continue to promote the horrific retelling of the murder. He's referring to 2 of Nelly's songs, Murder on My Mind and Two-Face, which have lyrics they believe refer to the murders and possible intimidation of witnesses. Damn, they all got criminals, don't they? I'll lock them up real big. Damn, yo, F those rumors. I believe in Melly 100%. I believe y'all are paranoid. I believe y'all need therapy and not him, and I believe his issues are probably due to his peers not loving him enough. So that's what my gossip is. As you know, Melly's been sitting in a Florida jail for more than a year after he was charged with the double murder of his 2 pals. He's asking the judge if he can get out of jail and be placed on house arrest and pay for his own COVID-19 treatment. Meanwhile, the family of Anthony Williams, on the other alleged victim, is also host to NYNW's release, something they believe he doesn't deserve. But Williams' family's attorney at Stager, Great Inferior, tell us, while our firm and the family of Anthony Williams sympathize with anyone affected by COVID-19, we do not believe this justifies pre-trial release. He needs to remain in custody until a jury decides his fate because I'm paranoid. I haven't been taking my medication since I'm trying to make myself look very bad for the judge, and hopefully he get a lot of credit because, you know, just like he's a good friar, I'm a fried by social cares and all victimized that I'm here. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. All right, Colin Kaepernick will reach out to New York Jets despite fake reports. Colin Kaepernick has not been signed with the New York Jets, as fake reports suggest, but he is reaching out to the team in hopes of landing a deal. TMZ Sports has learned, hey, yo, Tupac, can I get a deal, bro? Hey, NWA crew, can I get a deal, man? Hey, I get a deal. Yeah, people be desperate these days. Can't even work up. Colin's name was trending on social media on Thursday thanks to a bogus report that CK holds a 1-year, $9 million deal with the Jets. That's fake news. But what's real is Colin's interest in gangrene. Ew. With sources telling us Colin feels like he would be a great fit with the disease of gangrene on his foot. Unclear if the feeling is mutual. But the Jets don't really have a lot of depth behind Sam Darnell at the QB position, quad back position. So it's not a cray-cray idea. Our sources say Colin has continued to work out and train like a maniac ever since his NFL workout at the quarterback position. So it's not a cray-cray idea. Hey, we're told Colin's team isn't putting all of their eggs in the Jets sperm basket. They're out to manipulate teams in hopes of getting kidnapping back to a PB&J uniform for the 2020 session. Holy crap, did you hear that? Woo! We don't social distance, listen live. For local hookups, homie needs to get his eyes wet. My begin on my J is not taking the coronavirus pandemic seriously. Oh no. Y'all paranoid, man. And his approach to quarantine life is exactly what the doctor did not order. Woo! The rapper told us he is staying home, adhering to California's safer at-home order. But while he's there, he's still got women pulling off at his crib that is aggressively not adhering to the order. Sounds like someone's jealous who wrote this article. Good idea, Virgin. Could it be someone who is mad who wrote this article? Cause they sound jealous and sexless. Man, I had sex 2 days ago. These people are jealous, man. No worry, Jay. Keep up what you're doing. That's my opinion. Almighty Jay is playing with fire, but clearly doesn't think so. I mean, it's okay if you use a rubber and wash your hands. And I mean, if we're just using our private parts, we're not touching each other. We're wearing rubber gloves, and I'm wearing a mask. Do you need pictures of that too?
Almighty Jay is playing with fire, but clearly doesn't think so. He says things are way too boring at home, so he's not about to stop his usual parade of masturbation. Forget social distancing too.
He admits that ain't happening because his left arm is way bigger than his right arm. That's why he's got females there to get proper balance. I mean, if you guys would know how to write an article. Remember, Jay used to date Black China, but she dumped him because she claimed he was sliding into other girls' buttholes and mouths, DMs, and had a side piece of cake. Look, we know he's 20 years old and probably think he's invincible. I believe so too. Again, another jealous person.
But as scientists, politicians, and even celebrities
have drilled into our heads like he's drilled into their holes.
It ain't just about you, YD and Almighty Jay. If we have to stop having sex and getting blowjobs, you have to too, bro. I'm the sex police, and I ain't about to have one of my homies cheat on his score test, so I'll be there waking you up in the morning to do workouts, bro. It's about protecting everyone else from the spread of AIDS. He did tell us about another much safer pastime he has while in taking a crap alone. We'd like to hope he puts more time into that, but based on the irresponsible joke he cracked at the end, that seems unlikely. Come on, guys, mind your own business. Like, really, you're that bored that you need to ruin other people's lives because they got cake, they got freedom, and you don't? Shit, talk about children. Kim Kardashian. My kids won't leave me alone. Oh,
North wants a close-up too. Look,
Kim Kardashian has
more money,
but she's just as fed up as you are
with your kids in isolation. That's child abuse. That's the weakest link. That's child abuse right there.
Kim did a makeup tutorial video that was fully upstaged by her oldest kid making a hilarious cameo. You can tell North is standing just an inch or so away from mommy's last nerve.
Seriously, you gotta see it. These people are cracking, falling to pieces, and it's hilarious. It's like they need some skills. Partying all day don't get you an A in home ec class. Partying all day with directors. This just says you're a bad parent. It screams child abuse in the making. Child neglect, child alienation, child abandonment, or selfish needs like putting on makeup or other people. She places other people higher than she does her own kids. Why do you even have kids? Kim, clean your butthole when you retire. KKW was mid-application when barged in and asked to wash her hands after she just got done masturbating with her super tight pussy.
Kim says she's in the middle of something and tries to send North somewhere else. It's pretty funny.
Kim says she's hiding a guest in the room because her kids won't leave her alone. Oh my God, then why are you parenting? Look how disgusting that is. That's a parent showing off to her kids. That's gross, man. That's gross. That's sick. North heard the comment though, and it was all mean. Drawing a smirk from mom as she spreads her legs for her fans.
Oh, forget about kids. Let's just lock them up in a room. You ready to go downstairs? Put out my patience? I want to have fun and drink my wine.
Yo, child abuser. I ain't gonna read the rest of that. You ain't worth it. Wait till you get in prison, bitch. Those females gonna chew on your clicks. Steven Van Zandt concerts. Life won't be the same after we beat.
Really? Oh my God, you're so freaking smart.
Old lady or old man? Who is that? Steven must be a man. Steven Van Zandt is not sugarcoating his Cheerios. What America's future will look like post-coronavirus. All right, do-rag, need some color in your life. Mouth drooping down. Look like you ain't got no teeth in there. All right, so why should we listen to you, old man? Saying he has no idea when it will be safe to do a concert again.
He doesn't know.
So let's just make a report about something we don't know.
Because we are scientists. This is what scientists do, man.
We go and tell all of our supervisors everything what we don't know yet. Yeah, yo, we got some bright people out there making suggestions. Bruce Springsteen's E Street band.
Guitarist told us he doesn't think anybody will ever shake hands again. Little Steven joined us Thursday,
TMZ Live.
And for a guy who's been playing
stadiums
and
arenas
for decades,
he's unsure and uneducated on the thought about the future of live music. Well, old man, I guess if you're asking that question, then it's
time for you to retire, isn't it?
What am I doing right now? Live? Nah, you old and you dumb. You can't convert one of your rooms of 900 in the mansion to be like what it is because you can't do it alone, homie.
Can't do it alone.
That makes you not an artist. His handshake concern is warranted. That's because he arrested this situation, man.
Even Dr. Tony Fauci said the custom
should be eliminated to stem the spread of AIDS. As for future concerts, Steven's not totally down on it anymore because it's a buzzkill. Since he has to chill at home and do virtual concerts, he will now opt out, get fat, start sugarcoating things, and die because he's too old. Can't teach old dogs new tricks.
We also talked to him about how he's making sure
out of school kids. An uneducated old man is concerned about out of school kids.
In New York City, I'm still connected with
music. Yeah, yo, the life ain't over yet, old man.
His little Stevie Van Zandt's Rock and Roll Forever Foundation.
Damn, yo, Rock and Roll Forever Foundation. Be like, hey, yo, have you know where RRFF is at? Rock and Roll Forever Foundation. I'm sure they use that abbreviation a lot. RRFF. Hey, do you know when the next RRFF appointment is? Maybe they just shorten it for RF, because that's what stupid people usually do. You leave out a few digits. And like we're supposed to be like, yeah, you know what you're doing, man. Just teamed up with another New York Edge to launch a virtual after-school program dubbed Teach Rock. Wow, how smart of an idea. They're gonna target little kids, and your channel will become demonetized anyway. What's up with these old people and little kids? What's up? He's gonna get fed propofol next while he does his concerts, chilling with little kids in a virtual after-school program chat. He's gonna give up live music and be a pedophile. I believe that's what my opinions are. The foundation offers its music history curriculum for students to learn about music in the 20th century through a television screen. Right, bro? That's what you're gonna offer them? Blogs. You're gonna become a vlogger on YouTube, and your channel will be called Virtual After-School Program. Teach Rock. You know, you have to email me the channel, bro, and I'll have to subscribe to it. There's also a fun math lesson. 67 plus 2 equals,
yeah, little Johnny in the front row.
69.
Yeah. Alright, all the rest have to stay after school for detention.
NFL's Chris Johnson, accused in murder for hire shooting, denies allegations. Look how guilty he looks. Guilty, man, guilty. Ex-NFL star
Chris Johnson
is accused of funding murder for hire shootings that left 2 men dead in the past. This according to explosive diarrhea court docs obtained by TMZ Sports Neighborhood Watch.
For your information, Johnson has not been formally charged with the crime because he cannot prove his innocence and admittedly denies the allegations.
But officials are clearly laying out their case against the running back, and it's compelling stuff. Orange County Sheriff officials say someone opened fire on AG, that Chris was in at around 4. They know all of this, but they can't prove it. It's just a hunch, probably from a camera at a Dunkin' Donut shop with like 140p resolution. And because he's black, he must be guilty with his millions because he's jealous and broke. That's my opinion. Johnson suffered a bullet wound to his shoulder and made
a full recovery.
but the driver of the vehicle, his friend Dorikios Johnson, did not survive the attack. Oh damn, look at that. Look at ew, that's gross. That's the proof in one of the court docs. One of the court docs shows that. I'm speculating. In new court docs, law enforcement officers say intelligence gathered suggested, not proof, suggested, was a gang-related murder attempt on CJ. Officials also say months later, a noted Florida gang member named Dominic Bolden shot and killed the 2 men, one on Jan and the other in July, who were believed to be the shooters in the March incident. In the court docs, official claim and informant told him as a reward for Bolden's alleged actions, Chris helped the guy become a leader of a famed drug trafficking orgasm in Florida. The informant told Oscars that Johnson slurped Bolden with funds on an individual who could continuously ejaculate all over their face and rewarded with much narcotics as needed to supply the action. The information also told Oscars the murder for hire elevator Dominic Bolden's rank farts reputation and power costs within the group, essentially making Bulges in orgies de facto leader. At the time of March shooting, Chris was tagged in a social media post that didn't show facts, it appeared to be a threat from a distance away from first glance. No proof though appeared directed at the gunman who had his gun cocked and loaded, but Chris denied he was seeking attention, saying, "I don't live that lifestyle, man." O.J. Simpson is back in the crib. O.J. Simpson, right after Nevada shuts down golf.
How will my old friends exercise?
The state of Nevada has officially shut down golf courses as gayness takes over with coronavirus fears and surpasses. O.J. ain't too happy about it. In fact, Deuce thinks the move will hurt older golfers with shaky legs whose only form of exercise is swinging a metal pole in the air that takes a lot of energy and form.
I play with a lot of different guys. One of the group is an older group where 3 of the guys bend over and give each other's pole. At least for 80 minutes or so.
2 of them have strokes.
They don't have dogs to walk and couldn't if they wanted to. Their only exercise is being butt fucked. So unfortunately, they won't be able to be butt fucked. So I just hope they find other ways to get outdoors and get some exercise. How considerate, right?
Of course, the move to opening legs in Nevada was announced Wednesday with Steve Urkel explaining that Nevada butt effers couldn't seem to follow the social distancing rules. I've had a magnitude of pictures sent to me that showed me people were not practicing good social distancing, not arriving one in a cart. They were masturbating on each other. We tried it. It didn't work because some folks chose not to follow the rules. 15 jerks per position, please, not 16. As a result, we are closing their asses and now are fearful they might have a heart attack because they can't exercise. Simpson, who basically lives at the wide ass court, disagrees with sis. You know, I thought the butt effers were doing a pretty good job on the social distancing. So what will OJ do with all of his free drinks now? Maybe get back to fighting the real killer. Yeah, don't hold your breath. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a quick break here for a second. Having fun here reading you the news, breaking ass news. I'm the best. And until I come down from my pedestal, we will continue to smoke tubes. Once you fully give me permission to exhale in my own house. Once I have the proper documents and stuff, I will gladly shut the F up and finish exercising my right. All right, so we're gonna put on some jams here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna put on the stuff I just got done today working with 200 tracks last 2.5 days. We've been working with our associates to give you the best entertainment alive. CWSPOD. CWSPOD, ladies and gentlemen. You know what time it is. It's time to do it already. It's time to come clean and get a bidet for your toilet. It's time to wash that nasty off your face. Oh, and it's so time, ladies and gentlemen, we got something great for you today. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here because don't forget to subscribe to get more of the greatest music alive, man. Yeah. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you're listening to Great Win Studios. I'm your host, Justin Perry and Catspaw Sprint. Yeah, all right. So let's get back here to reading our news, homie. So I can give you my opinion about the real news in the world. All right. UFC 249 is postponed after request from ESPN. Ain't no white tells. TMZ Sports. Ain't no white tells. TMZ. UFC 249 is officially postponed and will not take place as planned. But Fight Island is still very real in the work process. The UFC honcho says because of the coronavirus concerns, high-ranking ex at both ESPN and Disney advised him to hold off on the April 18th fight card. I got called from as high up as you can go at Disney asking not to do this event on April 18th. Watt said, because we are greedy and want as much money possible. Let's postpone this because the investment could be so much bigger. We know there will still be a great fight if we postpone it, but we need to postpone it because we're greedy and want to sell as many tickets as possible so we can spread the coronavirus, so we can spread AIDS. The plan has been for the fight headlined by Tony Ferguson versus Justin Gately to go forward at the Cocky Palace Casino Resort in Lemoore, California. But says he's going to listen to his partners at ESPN and call out the fight for now because he's a pussy and likes his job. He doesn't want to get fired, so let's wait. when he keeps his mouth shut. One thing you've heard me say is how awesome this relationship has been with ESPN. White says, so when they call and ask me not to go, obviously, I'm going to respect it and not go because I'm a dick sucker to my boss. I still need that promotion to pay off all these cars and hookers and drugs. So, of course, I'm gonna be a bitch and listen to what they say. As we previously reported, White was going forward with the fight despite losing Kalbib Nurmagomedov, who withdrew from the card after expressing concern over AIDS. The card also lost another headliner in Rose Namajunas on third when she officially pulled out and Condom stayed in after she lost due to the coronavirus.
White tells us he ain't laying off UFC staff despite cancellations and guarantees UFC cards would be back shortly.
Because we need your money. We will be the first sport back on television. You want to bet $5 $5 You want to bet? We will be the first sport back on television. You got 5, you got 10, you got 5, not 50. As for Fight Island, White says it's really happening. The infrastructure is being built right now on the island. So just like my dreams, it will be so much better than in reality because I haven't seen it.
I just ain't home. I'm the big bastards in charge.
When this thing is ready, it's going to be badass. It's going to be incredible. And we're just going to start running fights as soon as that thing is finished because I need to get that brand new car. And also, have you seen that mansion down the road, bro? I need to get a lot of pussycat toys. I need to take my wife to the store and surprise her with the unlimited credit card. No, she used to have it, but since the corona thing happened, she's been on a limit of $10,000 a day. And I tell you, man, it's real hard trying to survive on 10 grand a day when you're used to unlimited. I mean, Rihanna teams up with Twitter boss with a $4.2 million deal to AIDS domestic violent victims and abusers. Victims become abusers. Rihanna decides to take on the task of winning the hearts of beaten dog syndrome. It's a illness that resides in human beings.
And I feel like I could break in all that cash, talking to these beat up faces so they can find my music and cry together in a group because we just can't find love anymore and now we turn into a bitch. Bitch syndrome. Oh, please.
Will this stay the same as Rihanna and Jack Dorsey are joining forces to send millions to people in need of safety? Does that include men too? Does that include Hulk Hogan if his wife beats him up? Bruises? Does that include men? And protection.
They can't get at home
during the coronavirus lockdown. Definitely a way to cash it. And I was right about that checkmark. The singers, the Clara Lionel Foundation, and the Twitter CEO announced Thursday they're sending a $4,200,000 grant to the Mayor's Fund for Los Angeles to help domestic abuse. The huge donation comes amid reports that at least 90 people, the huge donation comes amid reports that at least 90 people are being turned away from full domestic violence shelters, FDVS. Man, I just been turned away from the local FDVS per week. Oh my God, 90. 90. And ever since Cali declared a safer at home order last month, maybe they should bought a house with another bedroom instead of listening to your peers. Maybe a double bedroom is what you weaklings need to make it to ride through the store so you go back to work because you hate each other so much. Maybe instead of dogging on me and not fully understanding because you've been brainwashed. I mean, we've been living together for 3 years and we are perfectly fine, man. What's wrong with you? 1 week? I mean, 10 years in isolation and notice what a success 2020 has been so far. What's wrong with you, man? You need to go back to vocational school, get some skills like self-defense. Like, it's time for me to walk out the door now. No, it's time for me to get a brain and just not marry anything. How about you, hey, once you save up some money to get a brain transplant? No fear. No, you don't need to do that because Rihanna's here. He's here to save your top coochie. The money will be able to cover housing, meals, and counseling for 90 victims. 4.2 million grand for 90 victims per week for 10 weeks after that. Why don't you do something better with your money, man? That ain't an investment. That's like buying a car and it continues to break down after you fix it. Why don't you go buy another house, Rihanna? Why don't you go buy all my albums? Why don't you go do something better than this? You know what they say about homeless people want to sleep under the bridge. People who get beaten up, they want to do it because they need practice. It doesn't matter who they're going to go in. Like, you can't save them, Rihanna. This is a loser. You're just losing that 4.2. You know, all of these people are desperate and fighting for.
We could be safe. Oh, damn.
They got themselves under the bridge. In the first place, you're going to talk about, I want to see those stats of how many are men. Oh, I'm called foul play here and sexist and a person who ain't provided equal services. If I go there, if I go there undercover with my cool 4K camera and I'm doing an investigation, will I be let in or do I got to have tits or do I got to go sleep under the bridge? I don't see that anywhere in here. All I saw is victims. So I'm going to call you out and say, in my opinion, that girl's sexist, man. Sexist. Kim Kardashian. Spread her legs. She can't spread her legs as much on television because her kids are around. What an awful mother. Oh, and a recap. You've done a whole an online virtual, what was it, homie? Teach rock for little kids, a YouTube channel. Hopefully he can make his dream much bigger than a YouTube channel because he's thinking, his live performances, us adults ain't gonna fall for that. But his creepy ass face, he's gonna start holding virtual after school program to teach rock. He's gonna become a pedophile, man. Wrong career, man. Wrong career, bro. California surfers flocking to Newport Beach. What social distancing? Surfers in California are flocking to one of the most famous surf spots in the world. And it's getting so crowded, social distancing is going out of control, says mommy and daddy. These kids just ain't listening to us. We've been at work all our lives, and bad parenting is just leaking out of us all. We can't control ourselves, let alone our kids. But I'm a great parent. I'm perfect. And I get so pissed off if you tell me otherwise. But amen. All right, so welcome to my radio show where I criticize opinions. I use my smart ass in a fictionist writing a book here. I'm just gonna remove all this and leave the story. This ain't no story, but thank you for the idea. I'm gonna cut out this and leave that. Homie, I got you 3 hours of just awesome material. Here's the deal. Surfers are making their way to the wedge in Newport Beach, not only for the waves, but because it's sort of a final outpost. Because they hate living at home with mommy and daddy. While Los Angeles County has completely closed all beaches, dueling out $1,000 fines for surfers and arresting paddleboarders. You hear that, Fang Chang? They're gonna arrest you now, so you better watch out. Shout out. So there are some detergents like closed parking lots and boardwalks, but you can see it in this video. It's not having much of an impact because I'm so jealous.
They can't do it. I'm now gonna enforce the law that I didn't give a shit about before. All of you little kids, clap, clap. All of you little kids should go back home now. Clap, clap.
Surfers argue they can maintain 6 feet of social distancing, whereas
whereas old people don't get it. But with so many complainers out there these days, they say the beach is a much nicer place because it gets them away from articles like this. They're just there to have fun, man. You said 6 feet, we're staying 10. What's the problem, man? One guy who paddled out of the wedge tells us locals are pissed. LA County peeps are coming by the droves, along with San Diego surfers. Their beaches are closed too. We're told that some locals even showed up and asked the out-of-towners to beat it. Yeah, beat it, because this is our spot now, homie. You can't be here, but I can. Yeah, you can't be here, but I can. Go home, go. Yeah, that's why we have a care about our child foundation now, because that's all I'm good at. I ain't good of anything else but pointing my finger. Go that way. I ain't good for anything but just regurgitating information to you. That's what my purpose here is, to tell you physics in cool examples, like you feel like helium balloon on and do allegedly swiping a couple hundred surgical masks from a VA hospital. And send him to jail, man. Make him do hard labor. Send him to North Korea with a Bible attached to his forehead. Make him suffer. Yo, stealing from old people, a doctor. And he's greedy. He drives a BMW. He's got a 3-car garage. Looks like he could be newly married. He's addicted. You can see it. Here's an article. He's addicted to that road, man. So you really gotta question his wardrobe choice for his mugshot. Dude looking like Carlton with his sweater vest. Peter Lucas, a 35-year-old reported ex-Marine, got arrested at his home and was found he was jerking off into the stolen face mask. And according to a judge, he was just borrowing them. He swore he didn't mean to take them, but he said it was the only way. The judge found that to be disgusting and sentenced him to a crazy center. Lucas is accused of stealing at least 4 boxes of surgical masks and ejaculating in every single one, containing 50 masks each. By hiding them under his jacket before exiting the hospital, he'd been hit with 1 count of theft of healthcare property. And he looks like Creeper, right? He looks like someone who would do that. Hospital surveillance cam. According to Lethal Docs, surveillance can caught Lucas in the act last month between Janitor Office 3 and 4. U.S. Attorney Nicholas A. Crutch says, "We will not allow the theft of personal protective equipment to go unlocked. This is uncalled for as a respectable doctor decides to return contaminated face masks, endangering the safety of doctors, nurses, and other healthcare professionals protecting our communities." Law enforcement did allow him to keep a mask wrapped around his heater for the mugshot, though kinda weird he opted to leave it on, considering what he's accused of doing. Lucas allegedly admitted to busting a load in every face mask he had. He took out the boxes, rubbed it a few times, and relieved himself with a slight At the time, he gave extra information that he was thinking of nurses' faces that would have these close to their mouths, and according to him, he was living out a fantasy. He faces up to 1 year in prison and a $100,000 fine if convicted. Damn, man. All right, we're gonna do a few more. My back's starting to hurt. We're gonna take a break. Thanksgiving text: grandma loses husband to coronavirus. A heartwarming viral story about the grandma who mistakenly texted a young man about coming to Thanksgiving dinner. Well, I gotta turn down this rubbish. I feel like I shout and shit. What kind of duck is a grandma who back in 1816 accidentally texted a teenager with explicit conversations instead of texting her grandson about coming over for turkey? The funny gaffe blew all up on and resulted in Wakanda and Jamil accidentally celebrating the holiday together that year with the grief of that, like, yo, this is too kinky somehow. Wakanda's husband, Looney, was obviously had huge tits and the new wonderful ways of doing things. According to some random news in that country, she always said peace with her neighbors right before she had sex with her husband and his girlfriend and their neighbors. He was also the first to greet everyone and the last to say goodbye. Sadly, Looney contracted AIDS in recent weeks and the virus took his life. Wakanda says of her dead lover, "He had the biggest dick like no other. He did so many wonderful positions and acts of kindness that no one ever truly gave enough about me before until I met him. He was my hero and I'm a better person because he taught me how to suck it." Looney was reported delivering an online porno show in celebration from her late husband from a flyer at a local grocery store that night in March. But it's unclear if that's how he got AIDS. Let's go find one about toilet paper, man. That's what my last one's gonna be about. All right, we'll do one here. We'll do 6ix9ine, Keisha. All right, so I gotta watch what I say here because this guy's a gangsta. I've seen a lot of YouTube documentaries about gangsters and yo, that scares me. Tattoos scare me. That's why I got one on myself and I scare myself. Tekashi 6ix9ine, me, a snitch, already trolling on IG. Tekashi 6ix9ine must be a fan of Common. And Shaggy 2 Dope from ICP was on his iPad having a conversation and Shaggy because he's basically singing "It wasn't me" in response to everyone calling him a snitch. Come on, man. The rapper changed his profile pic to a claymation version of himself in an orange prison jumpsuit, lounging on a rat trap while devouring a piece of cheese. Interpret that as you may. Sounds like he's living the life, man. I've been doing the same thing, you know. He can't, and that's why he does it. You know, we said it all tonight. You're jealous. You jealous. You can't do that. You jealous. You ain't got an orange jumpsuit, bitch. Give me your milk. Seems like he's just learning into it. Seems like he's just leaning into it, right? But 6ix9ine also changed his bio line to a question with an obvious answer. Do I get sex? Like, yeah, he gets laid. He asked, "Why everybody calling me Big Daddy?" Come on, man. He broke the story. A jealous judge released Tekashi from the other side early after he made a plea to get out to avoid contracting AIDS. 6ix9ine now under supervised release in his studio, pounding out tracks, taking his lyrical game to a new level of social justice and social media without restrictions. The rapper vowed to avoid starting beef or trolling people with his regained online VIP access. And so far, he only seems to be entertaining himself. Joking about Big Daddy might not get the best reception, though. Remember, several of 6ix9ine's former fellow friends are locked up because Big Daddy ate the last cheeseburger without saving for the friends. Tekashi on federally supervised probation for some time, and he's already entertaining people who should be doing something else with taxpayer money. Damn, that's what's up, homie. All right, so let's see if we can find one more about toilet paper or something. And I'm gonna put on the music. So my back's starting to hurt. That's usually the beginning of the end. Thanks for watching this radio show. We now have the other show, 24/7 Gold Bars. Twitter.com/GWSPOD. Here we go. Joe Exotic. All right, this will be the last one. President Trump pardoned Joe Exotic. Jokes. I'll take a look. Joe Exotic is officially on the White House radar now. Donald Trump is laughing his ass off to Joe Exotic's recently released show on Netflix. And thanks to a reporter asking President Trump if he plans to pardon the Tiger King star and convicted felon. The bizarre exchange went down Wednesday during, of all things, the AIDS task force briefing. The reporter asked Trump if he's heard of the popular Netflix series, and if so, he'd consider commuting Joe a 22-year prison sentence. The reporter told the press his son, Junior, joked during a radio interview he'd lobby POTUS to pardon Joe Exotic from the memes, and just for frankly watching the media reaction to the thing. It's actually pretty hilarious. Trump asked which son made that comment before answering in a signature fashion, saying, I know nothing about it. That didn't stop him from also saying he'd look into it for good measure. He also asked CNN Jimmy, a reporter Trump often feuds with, if he thought a pardon was a good idea. As you know by now, Joe Exotic behind bars after he was found guilty of a murder for hire plot targeting his nemesis love crush, Carol Baskin. He's also masturbated. Joe Exotic privately masturbated over Carol Baskin's face, which is some of the evidence blown up. He's also in the middle of a lawsuit in which he's asking for a new judge, alleging the original one is homophobic and biased. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you will watch it. Great Wiz Studio. We will now take a break and get busy with some gold bars. Y'all heard these bars, but we got big bars, big giant bars. Honest to God, this is the best bar hopping scene you've been at.
Yeah. I say yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. You coming too. Great Wiz Studios. We the best that ever lived. We the best of mom. Yeah. Bitch, we number one. Bitch. DCH. Oh, get it on. Yeah. Oh, get it on. CWS. P-O-D. One more time. CWS. P-O-D. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. What we got for you is a full feature, including myself. Man, I'm feeling tipsy, and I have to tell these are my beats from the day. Shake 'em back. Got $1,600 for you to pay me and my wife to catch so she can spend it on me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. Yeah. Oh, man, I'm back here because my wife suggested it. And if she did it, I wouldn't be here because I would be in my bed. Watching television and the documentaries, more movies. No, I did it because she asked me to. Yeah, I did it. How many of you stuck up idiots don't do it? Yeah, to your influence. Number two, if you listen to your influence, get it down. Yeah, that's right. Get it, make your money. Oh, you're my number one on me. Yeah, yeah. Get over you. Get over the IC. Oh, yeah. Girl, I love how you deep throat. This microphone, yeah. Oh, good morning. Yeah. Oh, we have all the sleep. I need to put it on replay.
Track misleading information. Instrument. Track no more ventilators. Instrumental.
You know that one for show. You be champion. Get it down. Get it down. Get it up. Oh, you be champion. Stallion. S-T-A-L-L-I-O-N. Spell check your ass. It's the idiot. But you know what? You'll crack. We be sucking the microphone today, ladies and gentlemen. I got my other 40%. So I got 30% heartburn, 20% neck cramps, and 40%, 20% high, 20% drunk. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know how we get out in the club. We got naked stud. Hey, Romeo with Juliet.
Track not just the flute. Instrumental.
You can't walk straight because we proud. Oh, we are proud. Yeah, we proud. No. We are proud. Yeah, we are proud. Yeah. Oh, we get it down. Oh, we get it down. No, we get it down. No, we get it down. No. Damn, girl, you make it feel hot and fresh. Pour you sauce in your eyelids and I suck it off. Yeah, you know we get number 2 and 3 on the Young Paul tag team. Yo, ass, pointing through the ceiling and we get it in. Yeah, jiggity. Girl, your waves raise heat. Oh, yeah, turn it in circles 360. Put you in jail, yeah. I put you in jail, yeah. You want jail, yeah. So I say music, I put him in jail. Hold your hands back, say, oh, close my eyes and prayers. Oh, Lord Jesus, and save your hair. You got your royalties. Yeah, money. Data scene, white crowds, serving crowns, Aldones, and you're serving Al syndrome. Looking down, son, press on, allegations, irrigate your face and wipe it off, so clean. Look dirty, son, I don't like to go roll up. Yeah, you know what he said, cause that's what we do here. In this operation, yo, I got a text, it was like a plot. Yeah, I should get you a smile, I should get you back. Cause if she sucks me dry, she sucks me dry. Sucks me dry, sucks it, sucks on the tip of that pencil. Damn, make my dingo, for body. Oh, put it in reverse, yeah, punk it. I mean, don't get into this car, cause we cruise around the block, cruising the block, all the way down, in and out, inside. Ooh, we feel so warm in this house. His house, D.O.D. You forgive your sins already. That makes me so proud. Yeah, yo, I like to join too. You don't know me, and now well, then you're fool. Plus 2, cause when we get down with the party, we getting up, back and forth. We got line games and shit. Oh, you want into the VIP club? Oh yeah, take it to the back VA. I'm rolling back and forth for that shit. My mom said don't be broke, but I did it anyway. You see, shows in his face. Man, no, it doesn't. Shows in his face. No, it doesn't, man. Stop lying to me because you just want to see me in trouble, eh? Nah, homie, we bros. To the beginning and end. It's slow. Don't fall, cause I'm getting nobody too well. Yeah, we got it, got a tool. I'm tripping over my own lip. I'm a fool. Drew rule. They say I should get it checked out, but I never do so. I say I'm back here in the microphone. Keep on rapping, I'm good, I'm so. If they want to give us a back, they can give us a minute, cause I ain't never got a back. Yes. Holy crap, it bad. Set your ass out to hypo. Alright, a pencil and a piece of paper. Cause we, spoke to George A-O-I-N-T. The teacher spells incorrectly. I must have been high that day, so you can't go blame me. Hey, homie, I will never blame you, son. Cause you're the bastard of number 1. You the invited to club. We need someone inspirational. Ow, oh damn, how many cows will be there? So we like to play into their latest game. I'm the last one, no, we still up to your penny line, girl. Woo, yeah, so we mislead all over the operators who feel like they need some dirty information, but you'll never find because there isn't any. Damn, I keep my life clean for Jesus. Keep my room clean for Jesus. And God falls asleep, he's proud, and I'm alive. When Jesus steps back 2 steps, he starts to smile because I'm the reason the sun comes out. Yeah, I'm the reason, bro. Stop lying to yourself. Haters everywhere because they jealous. Unthoughtful, full of gifts, God day. Disappointment is how they behave. Oh, kick it, girl. Fingering you with my toe. I'm gonna put my whole foot snatch hole. Yeah, get it back off. You know my words are sexy. You want sex with vocal box. No case to at least worry, because when I speak, the word listens. Clearly, you got problems, not me. I know Jesus, and what would he do is always input. Hey, block your tears clean. Brooder. It's on speed dial on neighbor's phone. I snap my fingers and the world stops. Get down on my knees and I look above your dress. Cause it's all about sucking those toes. It's all about kissing toe jam. Maybe I'm out of control. Chain me to the radiator. I'm so hot, please let it cool. Maybe I'm too hot for you. Why must you steam up this direction? You constant see. Papa D's release. I learned less sleep. Could be big. I'll pick up the mom on knee. Happier than ever see. Feed you the long wide seat. All in her mouth, it's on the heat. Getting ahead. Oh damn, that's right. In the studio, laying more tracks. We don't know. I only have 1, 2, 3 shots. Of this liquor before we lay back, kick rocks. Oh damn, baby. Look at you roll up this hill. Too much faster than you used to. Listen to the world and listen to yourself. Where are you on the bracket of positive health? Oh, words for God, bars for Tupac. Laying low in jail so I can pass this AIDS epidemic. Peace, listen close. Peace, listen far. If you listened at all, you would have got in your own car. Hey, traveling day, whole day. Oh, autopilot. Oh yeah, push my time. Woo, hey, where we train our mind, man. I'm lit. I'm not it. I'm here. You know, this is what the studio's about. Oh, pulling all these envelopes till I do good. Top 100, fruit balloon, package dealer, number 1 on the ball. Above this jet, who's driving this retail business? Grab all your head, like it rough, like it. Dig your neck side to back. It's a dark style. I'm only in 2 directions. Oh, we did. Yeah, section. Well, sun don't shine. Well, my gun needs. Oh yeah, a low rider, pop volume, 40. Pop question, hot shot. What head deck we talking about? I mean, no, right quick, cause my system ain't working right. POS, HIT, slow motion. Did you know what it is before we finish this ride? Working break by break, word by word. Slurp up this saliva I got on my fat nipple. Tweaky, yeah, suck it. The juice is out cause we rock and roll about. Ooh, yeah, we score points cause we rhyme. It's so good and content arrives. Yeah, C cards all the way, bitch. See what I did, bitch. See what I did. See it already. See, got C card. Oh, I got a box full of my homemade green gym. Shit, son, to wash your face cause you got crust on your lips, son. Damn, cry home, daddy. That's what's wrong, son. You know, I wish you I got F and my best friend got A. Look, damn, son, it's okay. You can still be a rapper, though. You can rap it out on a piece of paper, jam out poetry, F, education. And I did follow my dreams, so I grew it off from my front end. Start bringing back full helicopter crop. I mean, it's too big, resolution can't fit the full picture. That's a super wide. Do this till I die. Sing and rap, tuba, why you hating? Cause you got none. I'll be laughing here till I'm elderly, son. Damn, drop your mouth, give me 20. Playing those video games too often. Should be practicing your freestyle on my music. To receive receipts in your inbox, let you know I'm gonna get paid from it. Say it, just a notice, don't worry. That's why you should rap over this, cause you ain't got money. Like 90% of you, cause I mean 10%, homie, 10% of whatnot it feels like to have money. I'm in the 10% room of what it feels like not to have money. I mean, air doesn't know what he's talking about. You see his phone fidgeting. Let's run a health check. We'll see he's wanted for involuntary negative thoughts. Damn, bitch, start dancing on the table to gain his triple H, an emergency. Why don't you get up there? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we take a break because this is what happens. This is what happens, man. I'm telling you, the door's closed. I'm in a room by myself next to my best friends. And we chilling. Yeah, we chilling. So I'm sitting here and drink for a bit. I'm playing some bars. If you want to hear the real version of what we got going on, I've been working on what I got working on for the past 3 days, and I finally released it on the other stream, twitch.tv/Straight Studios. Yeah, kick it, Joe. Joe doesn't have Twitch. He got Twitter, so I say, oh, Joe, Twitter.com/CWSPOD. If you ain't got that, just Google Love Justice Perry or CWSPOD to let it identify who the hell I am. Show you my resume. Will yours be as fantastic as mine? Because we tried, we give up on our first time. We learned how to do the grind. Eventually we rhyme. The day turned blue. Oh damn, look true. Finally figure out how you chew. Like all the rants, but figure anything else do. Damn, homeboy ain't got 0 albums. Got no royalties. Coming in 80 years past his death. Should we let it into our crowd? Will it be a desensitized to our 2 points? Time damage or increase in value will you do? To a liability, son? Or you process your name? Will it come back and valid? Just put it to rest, boy. Lay your head to sleep. You ain't a part of this group. Should've known, boo. You can't do what we do because we all prove. Keep it real, son. You didn't do that from day one. But you be watching these videos. Look above my head. It says in the poster, oh, keep it real. Gospel script, the Holy Ghost. Praise the Lord. We came back from our death in game. Try with you. You get mad backstage too. Yeah, that's real fun, son. Cause I be front row. Done too many drinks in my system and I out about. Play last card. Lottery star. Walk in every day. I already pulled 3 cards. Shot them enough to fix the leak in my blood. I've been pounding it too much. Damn, I hate myself. I don't even like doing it, but I believe it needs to be done. So that's why I'm here. Employee, you know where patchwork is. You know where I can find some patch a few holes. Cause I punched it out, did it. Made a bigger hole than what was there before. I was out of control and I was so messing with shame, son. Happened to me. How many days? I could. Number 2 in the line. You say number 2 in wine. You just stay that way forever and never leave. Change your ways. You always became the bigger one. But never change is what they say. Cause you're a weird one. You stay up all night and do what they say. You lose many hours in your life because you can't sober. But what they want, figure in the true values. You want a piece. You want a piece of the pie. Homie, you too late. Got nothing late. A piece of the pie. Homie, we got no piece. Nothing left. Homie dies of starvation. Homie ain't figured it out till his death day come. Finally born. Yeah, it's which they true. Didn't want to be alive anyway. Cause all they talk will smack about the carry door. Slam the door. Slam it. Slam the door. Never come back. I'll leave your body in a heartbeat. I mean, I'm only your soul, but you drove me here. You drove me through the air. We begin practice it. I walk here. Being wired. I'm your soul, your best friend. Let's stay here for introduce new learning capabilities of how to separate one, because when you do my work, you can't bring it home with you, bro. Nah, you can't bring my homework with you, bro. Damn, homie don't want to shoot in his foot. Yeah, homie came in work late because he shot himself in the foot. Hey, homie shot himself in the foot. Yeah, always shot himself in the foot. Always shot himself in the foot. Always shot himself in the foot. Man, homie just shot himself in the foot. Yeah, I scream 4 weeks.